Just recently the release of the new Cache map remake in the workshop happened. Let me show you how it has changed. I won't keep you waiting, hit that like button right now and let's get started. A few hours ago it all started with news about a leaked video of remake Cache in 5 FPS, which was clearly unfinished. Players thought it was fake, but it turned out not to be, because just a couple of hours later FMPONE posted a tweet with a link to the map. Now after Steam's moderation checked it, it's available for download in the workshop, and here's proof that this update in the workshop is 3 GB, which was clearly made specifically for Cache. This shows that Cache has been highly anticipated by the Counter-Strike 2 developers, and it's likely that it will soon be added to the game itself, not just the workshop. It might even make it into the map pool by the summer when we have a season change in the premier matchmaking. After waiting so long, we finally get to play the new version of Cache in Counter-Strike 2, and look at how great it looks. The colors have definitely changed. To match Counter-Strike 2's color grading, the map has gotten brighter, which isn't necessarily ideal, but thankfully it isn't overly bright either, which is a relief. As we move towards A site, I still feel like I'm playing a fake version of the map from the workshop. Do you remember that one? At first glance we don't see any gameplay or layout changes. The paths are exactly the same, the legendary door is still there, and A site itself remains in its classic shape. The difference is that here we have concrete beams instead of a transformer. The spots still look the same, mostly with visual changes. Let's take a look at mid and how it's looking. Here we can see the first screenshots of this map shared by developer FMPONE. Mid's layout hasn't changed either. Some parts still need work on the lighting and shadows, and the ventilation here is intentionally bright, probably to make enemies more visible. It's odd that we don't see the light pillars that were visible in earlier screenshots. Perhaps it's a mistake or optimization. I'm not really sure, but it seems that rendering light sources shouldn't lower FPS. The first big disappointment comes with the absence of the simple graffiti. For those who don't know, on the old Cache this was a tribute to a legendary moment, as you can see on your screen. As for B-side, we have the same spots, the same placement of boxes, and that's really good because Cache was always a balanced map, unless you disagree. The only change here is that instead of boxes there are now columns, and they've been made a little thinner. Now let's check out the city spawn, which we didn't see in earlier screenshots. It seems almost identical to the one in CSGO. There's less grass and vegetation, maybe due to optimization, but take a look at how detailed the map is and how well the atmosphere has been recreated. The car that used to be here has also been modified, but it's still in the same position. Interestingly, FMPONE decided to keep the hammer and sickle symbol on the map. It will be interesting to see if it gets removed in the Chinese version of the game when Counter-Strike officially adds the map, as even the new train was made without those symbols due to censorship in China. I mentioned that some lighting looks off, but I take that back. Most of the lighting on the map actually looks fantastic. Some people have already pointed out small differences from the original CSGO version. For instance, we now have a that allows you to boost solo onto a box. Additionally, from this box you can boost even higher onto the gates. The new Cache is really fantastic, but don't forget there are plenty of other great maps in the workshop that also deserve attention. For example, there's the Canopy map, which looks absolutely stunning. Or check out the Wild map, and if I'm not mistaken, all these maps were part of the map core contest. There's also the Palacio map or even the Frosty Neptune map. So remember, we're not just getting a new Cache remake. Links to all of these will be in the comments, including the new Cache. That's all for now. Thanks for watching until the end. This was Ravil. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next damn video.